Namaskar. Myself Suren Pratap Singh from India Meteorological Department. I welcome all of you to our daily weather briefing program today, that is 11th April 2024. Now I am start presentation. This is the observed weather during past 24 hours. Maximum temperature were 42 to 45 degrees centigrade in most parts over West Rajasthan and between 41 to 44 degrees centigrade in most parts of over Haryana, Delhi, Punjab, southern parts of East UP, East Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, in many parts over Vidarbha and interior Odisha and Jharkhand, in some parts over Saurashtra Kutch, Gangetic West Bengal, in isolated parts over Jharkhand, Gujarat region and North Madhya Maharashtra. And the maximum temperature were above normal by 6 to 10 degrees centigrade at most places over Himachal Pradesh, Jammu division, Punjab, Haryana, Delhi, and in isolated parts over northern Rajasthan, and 4 to 6 in many parts over remaining Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh, in some parts over Jharkhand, in isolated pockets over Uttar Pradesh. And the heat wave to severe heat wave conditions were observed over most parts over West Rajasthan, Punjab, Haryana, Chandigarh, and Delhi, over many parts over East Rajasthan, Jammu division, Madhya Pradesh, Himachal Pradesh, and isolated pockets over Jharkhand and Uttar Pradesh. And now I'm discussing about the rainfall. Kerala, Assam, and Nagaland was received heavy rainfall at isolated places. This is the chief amount is also there. Malappuram 10 centimeter, in Assam, Bokjon 10 centimeter, Nagaland, Boka 7 centimeter. And this is the highlight of today's presentation. Spatial extent and intensity of heat wave spell likely to reduce Northwest India from 30th April due to the approaching fresh WD and continue over Madhya Pradesh during next 5 days. And heavy rainfall spell likely to continue over Assam, Meghalaya and Kerala during next 5 days, over Arunachal Pradesh during 13 to 15, over Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram, Tripura on 11th, 13th and 14, 15, and over Tamil Nadu, Puducherry and Karaikal on 11th and 12th April 2022. And here you can see the synoptic system, 1 WD over the Iran and adjoining Afghanistan, one cyclone circulation over East UP at lower level with this one trough from this Saisar to the West Vidarbha at lower tropospheric level, one Saisar over coastal Tamil Nadu and neighborhood extend up to mid tropospheric level, and over northeast one Saisar in lower level and one trough over Assam, Arunachal Pradesh. And this is the forecast for maximum temperature. No significant change in maximum temperature while likely over most parts of northwest India today. Thereafter, gradually fall by 2 to 4 degrees during next 3 days and increase thereafter. As I already told, due to the approaching WD, Western Himalayan region likely to experience rainfall from tomorrow to till 14. So due to this rainfall activity, northwest India temperature likely to reduce by 2 to 3 degrees centigrade. And no significant change in maximum temperature while likely over most parts of East India during next 3 days and fall by 2 to 3 degrees centigrade thereafter. Including this, no significant change in maximum temperature very likely over most part of Gujarat during next 3 days and gradually rise by 2 to 3 degrees centigrade thereafter. Rest of the country, no significant change in maximum temperature during next 5 days. And this is the forecast for heat wave. Heat wave condition in many parts with severe heat wave condition in isolated pockets very likely over Rajasthan on 11, and heat wave to severe heat wave in some isolated pockets over Rajasthan during 12 to 15. And heat wave to severe heat wave in many parts likely over Haryana, Chandigarh, Delhi, and some parts over Punjab during next 24 hours. Later on, intensity will reduce. So heat wave to severe heat wave in isolated pockets over over the same region on 12th April. And heat wave into severe heat wave condition in some isolated pockets very likely over West Uttar Pradesh, Jharkhand today, and reducing isolated heat wave condition over West UP during 12 to 15, over East UP 11 to 13, and over Jharkhand during 12th and 13th. And heat wave condition in some parts very likely over Madhya Pradesh during next 5 days, and isolated pockets of Himachal and Jammu Kashmir during next 24 hours. Later on, it abated from the Himachal Pradesh and Jammu Kashmir, rest of the forecast period. And including this, dust rising wind also likely expected over southern parts of Rajasthan, Punjab, and Haryana on 12th and 13th April 2022. This is the forecast for rainfall under the influence of strong southwesterly wind from Bay of Bengal to northeastern state, and one sizer over lower levels also in enhanced activity. Fairly widespread to widespread rainfall accompanied with thunderstorm lightning wave like over Himalayan West Bengal, Sikkim, Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Meghalaya, and NMT during next 5 days. With this very heavy at isolated places rainfall likely over Assam, Meghalaya on 13, 14, 15 and over Arunachal Pradesh on 14, 15 and heavy rainfall very likely over NMT during on 11th and during 13 to 15 and over Himalayan West Bengal and Sikkim on 13th April 2022. And this is for the southern India due to the cyclone circulation over southeast Bay Bengal adjoining North Tamil Nadu. Light fairly widespread to widespread rainfall accompanied with thunderstorm lightning by likely over Kerala Mahe and isolated scatter likely over Tamil Nadu, Lakshadweep area, coastal Andhra Pradesh, coastal and interior Karnataka during next 5 days. Isolated heavy rainfall also likely over Tamil Nadu, Puducherry next 48 hours and over Kerala during next 5 days. Due to this sizer, squally weather speed reaching 40 to 50 kmph, gusty to 60 kmph, very likely over Gulf of Mannar, Communal area, southwest Bay Bengal, along and off Tamil Nadu during next 24 hours. So fishermen are advised not to venture in this area for particular hours. And this is the weather warning for next 5 days. Heat wave likely to reduce in intensity by that you saw the color also reduce yellow color, but is likely to continue over northwest India at isolated places. As I already told, due to the approach of WD from tomorrow, thunderstorm lightning also likely expected on 12th and 13th over the western Himalayan region. On 13th over Haryana and Punjab also likely to happen. Or over northeast India, that rainfall, thunderstorm, heavy rain likely to continue during next 5 days, including this over the Kerala and Tamil Nadu. Kerala during next 5 days, thunderstorm with heavy rainfall, and Tamil Nadu during next 2 days. Later on, it reduces over the Tamil Nadu, and on day 4 is likely to thunderstorm activity likely to increase over East India on day 4 as well as on day 5. For more update, you can visit our website mausam.imd.gov.in and many social media platforms as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, blogs, our blogs, imdweather 8075.wordpress.com and many media, many application, mobile application as Mausam app, Damni app and Meghdut app. Thank you very much to listening me. Namaskar.